Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So today is Friday, guys, and it's around 4 late. It's like 10 to 6, and I'm just gonna be making dinner. Got a late start today. If you go look at my videos up above, I did grocery shopping and just a lot of errands today and was running around. So I'm just making dinner now. I'm gonna make a broccoli and macaroni with some sauteed chicken in it. Okay, so let's get started. Lunch buddy, come on. Let me rinse this pot out because this pot, I don't have a lot of room, so I have some of my pots sit on like my baker's shelf over here, and it hits, the hair flies around and stuff, so I got to make sure that the pot is clean before I cook. And don't mind my hair, it's just sticking up all over the place. Today was one of those days where just like picked it out, threw it up, in the thing in my whatever headband I have on, and I need water in this too. So it's just sticking up all over the place. What do you want to do, Cooper? You want to go out? You want to go out? Yes, come on. Hey. So the traditional broccoli macaroni that I make, and my mother I grew up on, my mom used to make, was I do it in a pot. I saute the why aren't I doing it that way? I'm just trying to think, why aren't I doing it that way? Linda. Yes, okay. I'm gonna do it that way because that's stupid. I was gonna do that in a different pan and then add the pasta to it, but that's not how I do it. Wow. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. Guys, today I notice when I don't drink a lot of water, like I don't drink a lot of fluids, and I don't eat good and all that, and I'm busy and stressed, I get very disoriented. I really do. I don't know what's going on half the time. Alright, so I just want to dry that out. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the broccoli, I'm going to do it like I always do it, how I make my broccoli and macaroni. So, I don't normally put onions in it, but I'm going to put an onion in it this time. I don't know, I cut half of an onion out, so I'll do that. So I'm going to I just got to cut up the chicken. So I don't have to cut the garlic because I already chopped my garlic and I put it, this is the fresh garlic cloves, and I chopped it up and put it in here. So I don't need to cut up the cloves, which is good. But I have to cut the chicken up. I'm not going to put an enormous amount of chicken, I'm telling you right now. I just want to make sure this is good. Because, sometimes I put chicken in there and I don't realize how long it's been in there. And, of course, as soon as you take it out of the bag, you know that it's good, if it's good, if it's not good. And it's good. No smell to it or anything like that. All right. I should have, all right, let me wash my hands because I want to put the broccoli in first because I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Now my hands are full of chicken. I hate drying my hands with towel, like a dish towel, because there's particles on it or hair on it. I just don't like it. I like using paper towels. All right, so let me do this. Let me put this flame on low because I don't want the broccoli to burn. So I have 2 bags of broccoli, but you gotta understand, my family are big broccoli eaters. We're all big broccoli eaters. So when I make this, I have to make enough. And so I have 2 bags here. I think I'm going to put another half a bag in. So olive oil on the bottom. Okay, this is broccoli macaroni. Is very garlicky. You know, you don't want an over garlic, but you want to put garlic. But you don't want it to burn either. Yeah, so I'm gonna put a half a bag, and then the other part of the bag. Where's the scissor? Wasn't the scissor just in here? Wasn't the scissor just in here?
Dipping what?
Wasn't the scissor just in here?
They are.
Ah, now it's steaming. Now it's smoking. All right, let's open this other bag. Scissors never around. We want it. All right, so we're gonna put half of this bag in. And we'll save the other half for one night, at least. One night, clean it up. I really prefer using fresh broccoli for my broccoli macaroni, but we grew up on my mom mostly making the frozen, and it's not a big deal. It's just as good. I just prefer they're fresh, but anyway. So we're gonna let this, now because this is frozen, it's not gonna saute it, you know, that much because it's gonna be giving off all kinds of liquid. So, but it'll be good, So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna put the garlic in now because I want the broccoli to get, you know, with the garlic. Be right back. Gotta let the door open. Spend my days doing this. Come on now, get in and stay in. We're not playing games. So it's obviously not sizzling anymore because there's liquid in it, you know, from the broccoli. So, Cooper, he's asking to eat me while he just ate. So I'm gonna put a nice spoonful of garlic in here. I would say probably about 2 tablespoons. And then what I'm going to do is, Cooper! Alright guys, so I'm just going to cut the chicken up, and I am going to make it in a different frying pan. Otherwise I'm going to have to take the broccoli and stuff out of that pot. So I'm just going to saute it in the pan, in another pan with garlic and oil, and then I'll add it to, I'll add the other stuff to the bigger pan. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to add the chicken to the big pot, because this is how I make broccoli macaroni. I'll show you. Once the broccoli and the garlic and onions start sauteing and cooking, I'm gonna add it all together. But first, after the broccoli's done, I just said that. What I have to do is, after the broccoli's done, is as my mom used to always do. She would saute the broccoli first in the garlic and the oil. Then she would add some water just to cover the broccoli to it and let it simmer for a few minutes for the broccoli to get soft. Now I don't have fresh broccoli, so I have frozen. So I don't want my broccoli to disappear, because if you cook it too long, it will disappear. And then you won't see it, and it'll just be pieces of broccoli, and I don't want that. I mean, you could use chopped broccoli if you want. I like to use the florets because I like to have the big pieces of broccoli. So you have to just kind of watch it and just make sure that it happens sometimes. Sometimes I lose the broccoli in there, you know. And so you have to just be vigilant if that's how you want it, and that's how I want it. That's fat, so that's not going to work. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to keep an eye on the broccoli. Let it simmer a little bit in the water. I don't even know if I have to open the other chicken. I don't know if this is enough. For everybody. And there's gonna be broccoli and macaroni too, so. So I'm feeling better. Right now I have an appointment to get my teeth pulled at this dentist, but Monday, I'm gonna actually call another dentist because I'm not crazy about the dentist that I went to with I don't know their surgery, I don't know their history. They're kind of like a, one of those, what are they called? When you go to like a chain kind of dentist. Yeah, I don't know if I feel comfortable with them, so I'm gonna go to somebody else because I'm getting a tooth pulled. For cleanings and stuff like that is okay for them. I've been to them before for that, but for a pulled tooth, I think I'm gonna go to a surgeon. Well, they are having a surgeon do it. It's a surgeon that's gonna be pulling teeth, but I don't know. You know when you just know something and you feel something in your gut, you gotta go with your gut. So, all right, so this is getting, like I said, this was frozen. I don't want it to break up, but I also want it to season a little bit. Let me wash my hands, guys, because I have chicken home. Gotta put some olive oil in there to saute the chicken in. Just about out of this one. I have another one in the back room. I'm using a drop of the vegetable because I don't feel like going back there, just a little bit. Open it and everything else. Yeah, so this is starting to really, it's kind of boiling in its own water already. So I'm just going to season it. One thing about this meal too is that it's very, it takes a lot of grated cheese, farm cheese. All right, there's onion. I just bought a new onion, but I don't need any more onion. So we'll do garlic powder. It's got fresh garlic, as you know. Salt. I just bought pepper, because this is all I have left is right here. What's going on with this? I'm going to put a little butter in here as well. With the chicken. And then I'm going to add some more water to this, guys. sinking in. I'm lowering the broccoli now, and I'm going to put some water in it. And that's it. Basically what it is, and you let this simmer until the broccoli gets, you know, to where you want it, firm, soft, however you want it. And the water's going to, the water is definitely going to dwindle down. But you want a nice amount of water in there when you put the macaroni in, because that's the juice, you know, it's going to be, that's the sauce, is the water, you know, you want it nice and juicy, soft, you know. All right, so Alexa, set the timer for 5 minutes. I'm going to keep an eye on this because, like I said, guys, I don't want the broccoli to disappear. Okay, so let's season this with pepper. Okay. Garlic powder. Salt. And we'll do onion powder. We'll do onion powder. Let me open this up because I just bought these at the food store. Onion. Really, people? I'm going to higher this flame a little bit. I want to see if this is boiling. It's not boiling yet. So, let's higher it just a little bit. I want it to come to a little simmer. Put a little Italian seasoning on here. Just a little bit. I'm going to put some basil and parsley in here. Fresh basil and parsley. So this was like probably 3 moderately sized chicken breasts that I put in here. You could do thighs, you could do boneless thighs, you know what I mean, or whatever. You don't have to do chicken breasts. Yeah. So this I'm not going to put back in the freezer. I'm just going to put in the fridge. I do that sometimes, then I'll either put it in a salad or add it to a dish or just have a little broccoli on the side or something. So I'll do that. What are you doing, Bubba? Wait that till that sautés. And this is going to be a very quick, oh, maybe I should boil the pasta? Wow, that would be a good thing, wouldn't it? I'm tired, people. I think what I'm going to do is, well, this is almost done. What I'll do is I'll put this back here. Put this in there for the pasta. Alright, it's starting to boil now, guys. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I don't want it to, I gotta watch it and make sure that the broccoli doesn't fall apart. I mean, some of it's gonna fall apart, it is. I don't want it crunchy, but I also don't want it, you know, I want the broccoli to be eaten. Like, I want you to taste it and see it and all that, you know. Alright, so let's do that. All we're really gonna wait for is the water to boil. I don't have a top for that pot. I wonder if this will cover it. I'll just put this on it. The chicken's doing good. It's going to be done in a minute. It's just chicken breast. I wanted it to get a little brown, but it's not happening. It'll be good. And then we'll put it all together. And like I said, this water that I have in here, I'm probably going to leave in here because it's not too much, but it's nice because what's going to happen is as soon as I put the pasta in, it's going to go like this. It's going to suck up all that juice, you know what I mean? I might have to add a little more pasta water. And that's a good thing to save too for this is pasta water because you can add some of the pasta water if it's too dry or whatever. I even put a little butter in it. It's just how, depending on how dry or juicy you want it. We like it very moist and stuff, so yeah. All right, so I'm going to wait for that chicken. That chicken's going to be done in a minute. Then I'm going to put it in that pot and I'll show you guys. And then we're going to shut this. I think I'm going to shut it right now because I don't want it to overgo. So what I'm going to do, I'll show you right now, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the pan of chicken, which is done, okay? Chicken does not have to cook long. I mean, it cooks till it's done, you know what I mean? And I'll add this to the pot. In there. I'm going to add a little drop of water to here. Just to get all that other stuff off there, guys. You know that, it's like brown sauce. You can't really see it, but from the chicken cooking. That's all flavor in there. So this is going to sit in here like this until the pasta's done. Okay? And the broccoli is going to be perfect. With the top on, the broccoli will cook a little bit more, but will not overcook. You know what I mean? So it'll all be good. All right, so I'll be back in a sec and show you the stuff. What's going on? Hi, people. So I just went out to the garden while I just put the macaroni in the pot. The water was boiling. I went out to the garden, got the beans. This is another pile of beans we got. This is like, I think this is the end. I don't know. There's a lot of flowers still out there, so maybe if there's no frost or anything like that, it'll keep coming. I hope so. But this is like the third or fourth container I've gotten of these in the last 3 or 4 weeks. I guess that they're, I never realized it, but maybe they're a late bloomer, late summer thing. I always got them throughout the season, but they seem to be really, coming through now. So I had a bag like this that we used already, and so now I have another bag like this. But the last 3 or 4 weeks of getting them, I washed them, and I don't cut them yet. I just put them in the freezer here because I eat them. Don't get me wrong, I love to eat them raw, but when I freeze them, This way I have them as fresh string beans, and I have a corn on the cob over there that I have to shuck and put in the freezer myself. If I let that go bad, I swear I'm not gonna be happy with myself. So I gotta do that. But yeah, see, this is what I do. Put them in here, and ooh, you can smell the goodness. So I'm hoping to get some more. We'll see. 2 or 3 days, maybe we'll have a handful more. Whatever it is, this is a meal. This is a side for a meal for us. Or, you know, 2 meals. Depends on who's eating. Yeah. So the water's boiling. I got about another 9 minutes for it. I'll show you the, let me mix this. It's on, Frank. I'm gonna mix this and then I'll show you the broccoli and chicken.
What are you making?
Broccoli, macaroni, and chicken.
What kind of like sauce?
Broccoli, macaroni. You know how I make my broccoli macaroni?
No.
That's how I make it. He grew up with broccoli and macaroni. He doesn't know that. Lordy, lordy, Lulu. Let me show you. Shut the light because you cannot see. See, like this is what it looks like. And the broccoli, see, is not, the broccoli's not broken up. It's nice and still basically whole, you know? Like this, see? Nice. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. So we're just gonna wait for the pasta to be done, and then we'll add the pasta to that, more grated cheese and some fresh basil, and we will eat, guys. Happy, happy dance, happy dance. Be right back. All right, people, so here it is, all done, all ready, and there's a lot of liquid in here, so it's not dry at all. And there we go, guys. This is what's for dinner tonight. I'll be back with my plate in a moment. All right, people. Here's the poopy pot. Here is my food, guys. It's delicious. Like I said, I just usually make broccoli macaroni, and I don't put onions in it, but I put chicken in it this time and a little onions, and it's just as good. It tastes the same as always. So, really, really very reasonable meal that you can make. A very budget-friendly meal, guys. You can get, you know, a bag of broccoli for like $1.15, I think, at Walmart or whatever. And you know, you can make this for a single serving. You can make this like this. I put 2.5 bags in, but you could do 2 bags. You could do 1 bag and make half the pasta. It's just a really, really good, delicious meal. That's budget friendly. So yeah, try and make it, guys. I hope you guys got some motivation to maybe make this meal. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, because when you subscribe, it really does help my channel grow, and I so appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that notification button with that bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Like and share and comment down below, and thank you so much for coming into my home and my kitchen with me and creating, guys. Love you so much. See you on the next one. Bye.